So these novels that you write as stories, this is based off of your life, right? Basically.
Sure. Basically, it's I didn't have to invent much. I mean, this is like viscerally observed and lived through. Like so.
You're like a reporter.
Yeah, yeah. You can call it. You can liken it to like combat journalism,
Hmm.
where they when I talk about writing,
Hmm.
there are a lot of guys who can just sit behind a laptop and stay in their room all day and just bang out some really great award-winning stuff. I'm not like that.
Hmm.
I can't be in the room. I'm out there. I like to be, in the element. I like to, if I'm writing the scene and it's raining, then okay, it's snowing, it's whatever it is. Um, that's how I like to work out there in the environment. And
Did you draw a lot of your stories and inspiration from a lot of those gangs? Because I know that your book represents crime drama, but not just about the gangs, but also what it's like on the other side of that, right?
right.
Did and did you, a lot of that? Did you just observe and actually witnessed a lot of these things that take place in your book, and you just translate it over? Is that what you're saying?
I did. I had to change the names and some of the descriptions, because I don't want people knocking on my door, in the dead of night, like, "Hi, man, do you lomo?" Like, no, I didn't want any of that.
That's a bad word, guys. If
So
you know.
translation is open the motherfucking door, you motherfucker.
Didn't want
Yeah.
any of that.
Yeah.
It's a little raunchier than that.
A little
Yeah.
much here, yeah.
Yeah. So, just back in the day, it was like just taking it from life. I mean, I was in college. I had written a few things for the student newspaper. I was tutoring Chinese students in like how to write reports and stuff. And meanwhile, in Chinatown, all the gangs were killing each other. So I go to college, I come back downtown, and it's like, hey, who shot who, like where? And then we would go out and at night and hang out in the gambling houses, and it was like that. And you would go to this one, and this one was under control of this group. This one was under the control. We go over, you would be like gambling house hopping, like bar hopping. You would go
Right.
like from gambling house to gambling house, and I would observe all this. And you would hang with different guys in different places. And when you hang with them, you're gonna participate in like whatever they're doing.
Mhm.
Therefore, first they hang out in the bar, they get something to drink.
Yeah.
They get an alternative state of consciousness, and then then we go to one gambling house. So so you're just as alternated, right?
Mm.
And you're going down into these like places where. Normally when we're doing reportage, right, we got a little cassette recorder, or you got a pad or something. So when you're going down into the gambling house, all men, smoke filled, Dune Lomo all over the place. You cannot take out a tape recorder. You're gonna do that, right? You can't take notes and stuff. So, and plus, you've been drinking with all these guys, and you just like combat journalism. You just try to like remember what the scene looks like. Like how am I gonna translate this, because it's almost 3 a.m. and you've been hanging out all night, and you're going to go to half-ass and get some corned beef over rice, the all-night dive, but how are you going to remember all this? So what I would do back in the day would be like, I would go into the bathroom and I would pull up my sleeve and I would write these little headers and keywords on my forearm. And then so when I wake up in the morning, I would look at these keywords and I go, oh yeah, remember that? I was trying to, like, it would remind me of what I had seen.